We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago White Sox. The Tigers have played excellent baseball of late. They'll try to bring their win streak to a baker's dozen next. Dylan Cease gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy really struggled last year. This season is going to be about a bounce back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot on the very first pitch of the ball game. Home run number 9 on the year as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
You talk about starting a game off quick. We couldn't even get the lineup cards in yet, and this guy's already going deep.
And now is Yasiel Puig. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And this will bang up against the wall.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. Hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, Matty, you've got to keep an eye on Yasiel Puig. He's averaging over an RBI game over his last 10. And I'll tell you what, that's being a total difference maker. It seems like every time he has a runner on base, he's relaxed. He understands what he's trying to do, and he's driving most of it in. Very dangerous right now.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Well, this ends up being a sac fly, but you've got to love the effort out there. Sacrificed his body to make that catch, and I'll tell you, that didn't feel good. Probably saved extra bases by making that play.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And gone. An absolute bomb. Jonathan Scope with a solo shot. Number 25 for him on the year. And the Tigers take a 3-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that James Paxton is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Tim Anderson is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. In now, Nick Madrigal. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. D-Row, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses there, 1-2.
Well, that pitch was like a backdoor cutter, if you will. It starts well off the plate and almost...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Pretty painless. Striding in, Pedro Severino, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Jose Abreu. We know the bat plays, the ability to drive the ball out opposite field, no problem. But I don't think people realize how...
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. Number 17 for him on the season. As the Tigers have opened it up even further, it's now 4-0.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. You better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Here's Brian Dozier now, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. First delivery to him on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robert is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 2. Riding in once again, Tim Locastro. Second at bat for him, and remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. But tack on one. Stepping in now, Eloy Jimenez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The head-to-head with James Paxton, he's 0 for 5. In for a strike, it's 1-1. One and two now.
I got the count 1-2.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Now at the plate, Luis Robert. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. And that misses 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's 1-2. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And we'll give you a look at the White Sox team leaders in that category as his total is currently 4th best on the ball club. Yasmani Grandal comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. This is in the air out to right field. Calhoun is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So stepping in, Leori Garcia. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. A ball and no strikes. Garcia just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. Men on third with 2 down. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. And he fouls this one off. Paxton comes set, 2-2 on its way home. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. White Sox leave 1. They trail here 4-0. All set for the start of the inning, and up next the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. First pitch coming, here it is. A bouncer up the middle. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now batting.
Digging in, Jeimer Candelario hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And the pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Now a curveball misses inside. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. Number 28 on the season. And the Tigers add on. It's now a 5-0 score. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But tack on 1 more to the Tiger lead thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 3rd. Bottom of the 3rd now, and moving into the batter's box next will be Yomer Sanchez.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
A ball and a strike. Dyson, originally from Mississippi, he was taken in the very late rounds during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Anderson.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. And he puts it on the ground to second. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cole Calhoun. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Anderson has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Pedro Severino. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The batter, number 49.
In now, number 49, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Now the 1-0. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Lays off the slider that time, 2-1. Line towards center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
They often say in baseball it's better to be lucky than good. This pitcher's been having a rough go of it lately, but that diving catch right there might have saved this inning and possibly saved the game.
So 2 outs now for the Tigers in their half of the 4th, and that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Now to the plate, Nick Madrigal. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
For the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll be back in standing up. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Into the shrubbery and gone. Two-run home run off the bat of Jose Abreu. Number 23 for him thus far, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Man, you could tell by the sound of that one off the bat, that was going a long way.
The batter, the left fielder, Leori Garcia.
So now to the plate, Eloy Jimenez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Luis Robert will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Jimenez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Hit on the ground to third. Dozier. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 5-2. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Tim Locastro. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Runner at first following the error. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Yasiel Puig. Another look to first. And the runner back. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there. Now the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Chopper to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, Nero, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and...
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And he is out on the tag. At the plate, Jeimer Candelario. He grounds it sharply to third. Sanchez is up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
The 0-1 pitch. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-1 now. Now the pitch.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for route number 1.
Third baseman, Yolmer.
First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. And the pitch. And it's fouled away. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. A bouncer to the left side. And that's the second out. Here's Gerard Dyson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They still trail here at 6-2. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 2nd home run of the game. And the lead is now 7-2. Into the box, Cole Calhoun. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fouled off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lined into right, a base hit.
For the Tigers, the catcher,
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate as he'll send a ground ball down to third. To second for one. To Abreu for the big double play.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Number 49. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Dyson on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But tack on one more to the Tiger lead thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Tigers 7 and the White Sox 2. Ready once again, Tim Anderson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Nico Goodrum will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 30, Nico Goodrum.
First offering on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
1-1.
A ball and a strike. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Calhoun is there, and he has it for the out. Ready now, Nick Madrigal. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Madrigal.
First pitch on its way. 1 out, nobody on. Stephen Piscotty is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Now playing right field, number 25.
The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Looped out toward third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
That ball just landed in front of the left fielder for a single. You know, the batter wants that one back. He thought he should have drove it a little bit better than that, but a knock is a knock.
Now at the plate, Jose Abreu. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit hard to third. Scooped up. There's 1. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Digging in, number 30. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Tim Locastro.
Ready for another chance? Tim Locastro. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Locastro is retired, 2 down now.
Left fielder.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
2 out, nobody on. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center, giving chase to Jimenez. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Coming to the plate now, Eloy Jimenez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Raisel Iglesias gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. First pitch on its way. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And this one bounds around against the wall.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Luis Robert stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. A runner at second, nobody out. High chopper over to first. Fielded cleanly, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Now batting, catcher.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
Here's the first pitch to him. Leori Garcia stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. That's by him for strike 1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Matt Foster has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Next up for Detroit, Jeimer Candelario, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded by Abreu, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Next for the Tigers, Matt Olson comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Hit sharply on the ground to second. Reined in. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Jonathan Scope will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take it back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3.
0-1.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Down into left center for a base hit. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. That average way up there to start things out. And even 20 home runs and 38 runs batted in. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Severino hits a little over the 270 mark. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center, number 21 for him on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Cody Hoyer comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. But not before 3 cross the plate for the Tigers on the strength of this 3-run home run. Digging in once again, Yolmer Sanchez. No hits to this point.
The third baseman.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Fastball swung on and missed.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Hit on the ground out to short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in now, Gerard Dyson. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he falls behind 0-2. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. And it's fouled away. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready with another 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Tim Anderson is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
0-1.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. Into the box, Nico Goodrum. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Nico.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swing and a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, 2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
And he fouls this one off. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hops this one up. Dyson moving in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously he didn't circle this guy. That's his third knock of the game, and he has been on fire lately.
And he's back easily. Standing in now, Yasiel Puig. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
He's going, he's going.
And the runner's breaking for third. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. He's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. He pulls this one into right, and a clean base hit, so he gets off the schneid, as they say, and is now 1 for 5 in the game.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And it's not in time, as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And it's quickly 0-2. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that's a fair ball. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Slow little grounder left side. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Digging in and looking for more, Nick Madrigal starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will get this one. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Digging in, Jose Abreu. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first, and the White Sox are down to their final out now. White Sox down to their final out. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Fouled away. 0-1, here's the pitch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. The White Sox down to their last strike. And a swing and a miss, as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
12-3 is the way this one ends. Detroit posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. James Paxton gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Dylan Cease was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball. Joe Ross will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, one guy that's been struggling a bit lately is Miguel Sano. He's hitting under 250 for the season. You think about it, that's basically 1 for 4 every game with some Oprahs mixed in there. It tells you about the inconsistency he's had so far in the batter's box.
And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Up next for the Buccos, Franmil Reyes. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
Yeah, he's right in the prime of his career right now.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So not much happening here in the Here's Howie Kendrick to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Well, guys, I'm really hoping to see a turnaround from that number 3 hitter. He has really struggled. Struggle is a kind word. He's been terrible with runners in scoring position. He's hit under 200 in those situations this season. And when that's the case, you start to think that maybe it's in his head. I think he's putting too much pressure on himself right now.
Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a... Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Juan Soto is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. Castro leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. That one bends into the zone, a strike on the breaking ball.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Duvall is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Here now is Trey Turner. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch of the at-bat. He's set. The 0-1.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for Washington. We are still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the third baseman, Miguel Sano. First offering on its way. Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. At the plate, Brian Reynolds. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is coming to the plate now. Ryan Zimmerman is set to lead off the home half of the second. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
And this is swung on and missed by Zimmerman as he set down on strikes for the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Behind 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another 0-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Batting it.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. First pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
So far this year against Southpaws, Ohtani is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Now the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Nationals leave 1. We'll move to the... Now in the box, Colin Moran. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Batting it. The catcher, William Astudillo.
That'll bring in Williams Astudillo. One attempt misses. The throw down. Tags there, and Gomes gets him trying to steal second base.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
Grounder down the line at 3rd, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Gomes has it, and a good throw just beats him. Astudillo is retired, 2 down now. So here now is the pitcher, number 34. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. Grounded back up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Now
back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. First offering on its way. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hit to Turner at short, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Joe Ross, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch coming, here it is.
Hey.
0-1, here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away. So 4 of the first 7 outs thus far tonight have come via the punch out. And as we call on our team leaderboard, you can see his total currently 4th best on this Pirate Ball Club. Ground ball right side, taken in by Zobrist. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home 3rd. Here's Starlin Castro. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. And it's fouled away.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. The 0-2 once more. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Now a swing, and he popped him up straight up as this is right around home plate. Astudillo will put this one away, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Ben Zobrist. First pitch on its way. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Robles is there. One pitch, one out. Stepping in, Franmil Reyes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Zimmerman over to his left. 2 down. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Robles is under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Pirates are down on just 4 pitches. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Here now is Juan Soto.
Leading off for Washington.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And he finds the black here with a curveball. 2-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Trey Turner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit sharply on the ground. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th. And that'll bring up the power-hitting first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. Takes this the other way to right. Reyes is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nationals gone in order. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. 7 of their at-bats have resulted in first pitch outs. So he said they need to find ways to get better pitches to swing at early in the count. That, or change their approach and work themselves into deeper counts where they might get more chances to hit a mistake pitch. Either way, they're looking to make adjustments down here. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. And it's a good start to the inning for the Bucks. It's a leadoff double.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Skied into straightaway right. Ohtani is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. The man at second with one down, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. First pitch coming. Here it is. He swings and misses. Throw down. And he's called out on a close play at third.
I noticed he had a big lead there at second, so I wasn't surprised when he took off, but that lead didn't pay off as he still gets caught trying to swipe third.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Yanked fouled off to the right. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And another foul ball. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Bucks go down quietly. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yan Gomes.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. 6th inning coming up, still zip. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Mitch Garver will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
13, Mitch Garver.
And that one swung on and missed. 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Gomes gathers it, and the throw is in time. Garver is retired, and there's one away. And now it's the Pirates pitcher, number 34, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there at short, as he'll hang on here to record the second out. So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Jose Iglesias, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. This is popped up, barehanded at his knees. What a play. So they're held. Mitch Garver will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at catcher. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and up next it'll be the pitcher Joe Ross.
Garver.
Luke Voight is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Here it comes.
Nope, that's a ball.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
The 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
And he takes strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Reynolds is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's Starlin Castro, and Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Here's a breaking ball too low, 2-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
3 balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Out in front as he rolls over it to second. There to play is Zobrist. Throw on to Voight takes care of him, and the inning is over. 1 left for Washington. And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. 1 away here for the Bucks in their half of the 7th. And digging in now, Franmil Reyes. Out in front of it, strike 1. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Hit out towards second. Gloved by Castro. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught as that'll be an infield single.
You know, D-Roll, that looked like a base hit all the way up the middle. A nice job there by the second baseman to get to it and make that jump throw to first base.
Yeah, one of the tougher plays in our game. A lot of great second basemen in our sport make this look easy, but on...
Oh, and that's off the second base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality
from the stretch. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Got him swinging in the dirt. And now he'll just hang on as both runners move up without a throw.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Settling in now, Duvall. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he could continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
And he's back standing. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan Zimmerman. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Runner back safely. The 2-2. Chopped back to the mound. Can they turn it? To Iglesias for 1. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Up next for the Nationals, the catcher, Yan.
Striding in now for the Nats, Yan Gomes. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Popped him up. Garver is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nationals go quietly. Still no score. Into the box now, Luke Voight. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Hit back up the middle. Castro has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So striding in, Mitch Garver. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. 50th pitch of the game on its way.
I got 2-1 to count.
Line hard toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Adrian Rivera will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Rivera.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Robles is back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball that's outside.
Slow little roller to third. While the throw pulls him off the bag. And he's safe.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Comes set, the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. And the runner will score from second. And the second run will score as well.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, Duvall. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Now the national skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll exit after a good 7 2/3, but he'll also be on the hook for the L unless things get turned around here. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. As he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike 1. Here's a blooper out toward left center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. Fouled off. Hudson rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. The 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Robles waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. Aaron Bummer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. He's set and the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. But that finds its way through for a base hit. And he'll get in there safely.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. Ball one.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. No runs, 5 hits, and 2 errors on the Washington line score. Still 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Lifetime against this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. No runs, 5 hits, and 2 errors on the Washington line score. Ball taken there, 2-1 now. To 2-2 now.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2-2, here it is. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Kurt Suzuki becomes out number 2 this inning. Stepping in now, Howie Kendrick, as he'll lift it up in the air. This is back behind second, and that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Now back, second baseman,
Keone Kela is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save. In now, Starlin Castro, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your...
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Wander Suero enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
The center fielder, number 10, Brian.
Here comes the first pitch. Brian Reynolds is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. The leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Into the box now, Adam Duvall. He swings and grounds it to short. Zips it to Castro for 1. On to Zimmerman, and they get them both. So Base is empty now after the double play. And digging in is the big-time power threat, Voight. Here it comes. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike one. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Hit in the air out to center field. Robles is going to have room out there as he puts this away. To Juan Soto to the plate now. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
In there for strike one, 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
Hey, we've seen some good pitching in this one, but can we give some love to the catcher? Not only is he able to control the entire flow of the game, he's been dominant behind the zone, shutting down a running game, and technically being the captain of the entire team.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Matty V, what a nice performance in this one. 7 shutout innings. Watching from the dugout now. Hard to believe that he could pitch any better than he did through the first 7 innings.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
At the plate, Ryan Zimmerman, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for the Nats. That misses. 1-2.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We can say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. Pittsburgh with a division-leading 60th team win this year. Number 34 earned his 9th win of the year. Joe Ross is charged with the loss after 7 1/3 of very strong work. Keone Kela gets a 4-out save, his 19th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.